This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Staring up into the rain, and he muffs it! Oh no, and it bounces out of their own end zone. That's going to be a safety. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. He'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he crosses midfield before going out. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another 1st down at the 34. Benson once more. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Man in motion here. Here's 2nd and 11. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less case in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Benson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. But it's surprising, quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Jukes one defender. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. He finds Kincaid. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass won. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
They'll run. It's Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. There on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick by Shudak is good. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Benson now from the gun. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll toss it here to Benson. And he's brought down after a short gain. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. The Cardinals out for the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. So no return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's go now.
Running back sent in motion.
60, trap 60.
2nd and 3. Looking right, and he finds him. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Play action on 1st down. That's incomplete left side.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Gibbs now from the gun. Across midfield to the 45. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. Our score reads 9-0. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
19 Lions.
He's dropping back to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And this will be his 1st effort of the contest. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be Cardinals football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 19. Dumped off to his running back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field. But they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's tipped away. It's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down. They'll send out the punting unit. And this will come from just inside his end zone. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Ball in his hands right around midfield. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Found some space, got his team 21 on that run back. And the Bucs are in great shape to begin the drive already in enemy territory. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Throwing once again on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his right. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers push their lead to 15. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They're going to run and draw here with Benson. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. He'll look to throw. Able to get it to Benson. That play good for 17 and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Now an inside give to Benson. And he's held up short of midfield after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Good luck defending that short yardage slate. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. He tries to sneak it. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
It's about the simplest play in the playbook, and they execute it like it was drawn up. That push gets them the first down.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Cardinals with the football. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throwing this back in the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals chop some of the lead off before the half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. And it's good, but the choice to kick there means this still is a 2-possession game in the second half. So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. It is caught left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. From the red zone now. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try Gibbs again. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Little checks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers take a 16-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. To throw here on first down. We throw it deep to the left side. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Kyer Elam makes the play. And the Buccaneers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. On now is Cook to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat. Here we go.
Throwing now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
The challenge with so many sacks is it just disrupts everything in the rhythm and timing of your offense. All of these negative plays. Hey, this league and this game is hard enough when you're on schedule. All of these sacks set you behind the chains. Well, you've seen how disruptive it is for this offense.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Connecting on the slant. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Gets out of trouble. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Buys time, rolling right. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to throw. This is complete to Gibbs. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. It'll be a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Gibbs. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Nothing on that play, and now it's 4th and goal from the 2.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Buccaneers stretch the lead to 23. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's White on the return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The give now to Benson. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Yaya Diaby brings him down. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose. And the Buccaneers scoop it up. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up what's ever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Throwing now, following the turnover. He rolls to his right. He's got it near the 8. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So that brings up 2nd down.
60 Eagles, go!
Pass play now. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. To the air now on 1st and 10. Benson's got it. Juke the defender. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They give on second to Benson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
He lets a heater go deep, brought in inside the 20. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. He's going to throw this one. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Kincaid there to bring it in near the sideline. And he's out of bounds at the 4. Oh, he was thinking touchdown there. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Pierce. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
The ball carrier. He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. They'll go right back to Pierce. And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Oh, he trucked that defender. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have 4th and goal after the break. It's Buccaneer football, and this could be over quickly. This lead huge entering the 4th. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. The kick by Shudak is good. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball's headed to the 40. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. First and 10 from the 41. It's Benson on the give. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Benson once more, and he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And another stop along the line. Defense with a great couple of back-to-back reps.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
18, right here, go!
Third and long for him here. He's trying to push the field. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
19, right.
Desperation time here on fourth. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Buccaneers take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Right back it goes to Pierce. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First down, and they go right back to him. Open space inside the 40. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up second and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Pierce up the middle. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be third down.
70 Lions.
This is Pierce. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Stop short of the goal line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. The kick by Shudak is good. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose! After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. And off to Benton to start the drive. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Cardinals trying to do some window dressing. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go, set.
They'll throw on first. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Let's go now.
They're throwing it. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Benson on 1st and 10. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Bucs, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing around.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kyer Elam makes the play. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.